What's up, everybody? It's Classical Chris back again with another magical musical moment. Today I want to talk about something a little bit esoteric that comes to guitars. It's not so much a method of playing or anything like that, but it's about what we call opening up our guitar, opening up the sound. You know, you go out to the some sort of custom shop. You know, some guy's got like a a shop in his basement somewhere, but he's selling guitars that are like $5, $6, $7, $10,000. You're not going to find those things at like the big retail brands. You're not going to find stuff like that there. You might find guitars that are like $3,000 or $4,000, but let me tell you, take it from me, those guitars are not worth that much money. So you really want to find a specialty shop, someplace that really is into classical instruments, nylon string instruments, and instruments that really kind of customize that, So when we talk about that and getting that new guitar, and it smells good, you get that nice wood smell, you smell that cedar, or you smell that, in my case, Brazilian rosewood. It's great. It's like being inside of a humidor almost, have a cigar in it. So, but when you first get it, it sounds good, but it needs to open up. You need to get those woods resonating and get them moving. And you can definitely do that by just playing your pieces of music. You're sitting there and you're or you're playing whatever piece of music you're playing. I'm just playing a couple chords. But if we really want to get this instrument to start opening up, we have to play every single note. And what I mean by that is every note from the open string to the first fret all the way up here, or way up here. Like my guitar has a high C note and a high G note. A lot of guitars don't have that, but it has those extra frets up there. Why not? Give it a little extra resonance. And so what my suggestion for you guys to do is, and this is really good because you can start to use it with developing your thumb and your fingers and getting them kind of warmed up at the same time, is I like to take each note and just bang away at it for maybe like 4 or 6 notes. So I'll just sit there, maybe put my fingers here on these strings, or maybe just on the first string. I'll just start nailing each note. Yeah, you might get a little buzz, but that's okay, because you normally don't play this loud anyway. I just wail away at it. This is probably really loud. Now I'm getting up to the 12th fret. And we want to even go that much further, because you get a lot of mid-range tones here. That really helps to open the guitar up. And you want to do that with all 6 strings. You can do that with your fingers here on these high notes. Or if you feel like really developing that thumb, nail them with the thumb. It's really loud. It's actually hurting my ears a little bit. You're really opening up all those treble notes, getting all those high frequencies. You get around here on the 3rd and 4th strings. Get those mid-range notes going. You guys on the other side of the camera may not be able to tell. This is really loud. This is kind of hurting my ears a little bit. So I'm going to stop there. But that's a really good way to open up your guitar. Might seem simple, might seem a little redundant, but it definitely gets the thumb warmed up and developed a little bit. And you can use your fingers too if you want to kind of do that. But it really, really helps to open up that sound, really get those notes to ring out. Because, yeah, do we ever really play up here on these lower strings, especially the E, A, and D strings? I mean, really, no. I'm sure that there's some pieces of music out there that some, 20th century, 21st century guy said, you know, maybe he had a little bit too much to drink one night. And he was like, oh, I'm going to write something that does this. That sort of thing. Okay, great. Whatever. That's fine. But most of the time, we as classical guitarists stay, down here, first 5 frets, and we come up to the 12th fret. Maybe there's a couple times we come up here to play this high G note with that C chord right there, or whatever. I mean, whatever we happen to do. But we tend to stay a little bit higher, but on the higher notes. Maybe we'll do even something like this and play that kind of double A thing right there, like you end up getting near the end or at the end of the first movement of the Sonatina by Federico Morena-Toroba. The first movement kind of terminates way up there. That, and then kind of goes back into that little pizzicato thing, that section right there. So anyway, guys, that's a really cool way to open up your guitar, really get that sound going. And especially those of you out there who prefer spruce top instruments like what this is, that's why it's a very light color soundboard. It definitely needs that, because spruce takes a little bit longer to open up. It's kind of like the introvert in your group. They take a little bit longer to open up. They're a little bit more shy. They're kind of sit back. Whereas cedar's like right out there right away. Spruce takes a little bit longer. But once it opens up, man, does it sound great. And that's why I chose this particular guitar. This is actually a Kenneth Hill signature model that I got back in 2005 when I was finishing my undergrad. So, and it has opened up big time since then, and I just love it. I love this guitar. It's just got a big, warm, beautiful sound. The more sweet sound, the more dolce sound. Again, you kind of get that real pretty dolce sound up there, kind of thing. And then the more bridge area, the ponticello section, you can get really snappy sounds. You can get a real snappy sound there too, so you can get a lot of each type of sound. So anyway, guys, that is my magical musical moment for the day. Open up that guitar, open up that sound, and you will have yourself a gorgeous, gorgeous sounding instrument. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done it already, click the like button, click subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so every time I drop a new video, you know exactly when it comes out. Please feel free to share this with all of your friends. I would really appreciate it to help me get my name out there. And again, guys, thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next magical musical moment. And if you're interested in taking your guitar playing to the next level and you want to take private lessons, please feel free to visit my website, www.classicalchris.com. Drop me an email, and I would be glad to work with you one-on-one.